Hey everybody, it's Miss Sydney, and I am going to be taking you guys through the packet that you are being mailed to your house. So everybody should have received a packet. Well, actually, you maybe haven't received it yet, but it is coming in the mail. I believe they mailed it yesterday, so maybe on Wednesday or Thursday it should be getting to your house. Some of you may have also gone through the internet to print out this packet, and that's great. And what I want to do is just support you by going through each activity and talking you through it, talking about modifications that you might need to do. So I'm going to do the first week's packet, the first week's worth of stuff in one video, and the second week's worth of stuff in another video. All right, so when you get your packet, the first page is going to look like this. And each day, there is kind of a little checklist of things to do. This is for your convenience. If you feel like something else works for your child, that is fine. This is just us trying to help you if you're looking for some sort of schedule to follow or how much to be doing each day. This is just a guide, okay? Also, there are things on the checklist that are not included in the packet. For example, like reading a story. Obviously, there's not a story included, so that's just going to be anything that you have at your house. And then also the get moving parts. Those are going to be things that you're going to either look at on your phone or on a tablet or computer, on YouTube to get your kids moving. So again, that's not going to be included in the packet, but it's just something, another resource that you can use. Okay, so let's start with Monday. This is for Monday, but if you don't get your packet until Wednesday, this is fine. You can do this one on Thursday. It's just one day to go through stuff. Make this accessible for your family. All right, so on Monday, the first thing that it has us to do is read a story, and it gives you a question. Now, the first thing in the packet is a number and quantity matching game. But we've had a problem. One of the pages was not included in the packet. This was supposed to have a list of numbers, and they were supposed to match it. So, also, some of the pictures didn't go through when they transferred the document. So we're just going to make do with what we have. We've got this really fun little group of pictures, and you can just have your child count them and write the number next to it, or just count them and tell you how many. Or if you have number cards or want to make some, you can have them cut it out and place it on each of the group of pictures. So I'm sorry that the packet wasn't, something must have happened in the transfer of documents, but you can still use this for a counting activity if you want to make your own number cards to place on there, or just have your child count, would be totally fine. So the next thing is a get moving activity. So you guys can look that up on YouTube. There's a specific group called Go Noodle that does really fun dance videos and stuff. And then the next thing on the list is a journal writing page. So you are going to have one of these journal pages, and there's a prompt on each day. So, or each day there's a journal. So this prompt is draw a picture of your favorite show. Okay, so if your child loves PJ Masks, they're going to draw a picture of whatever they want to in PJ Masks, and then you are going to ask them about their picture. Tell me about your picture. And then you are going to write down exactly what they say about their picture on these lines below. Now, if your child is already a writer, you can have them help you write it. You know, maybe they're really good at writing the first letter in a word or something like that. You can certainly have them do it. But the idea behind this is for them to understand that what I say can be written down, and those sounds are made up of symbols, which are letters, which make up words. So it's kind of the ideas and concepts about writing, understanding that what I say can be written down, and obviously a creative representation piece and a fine motor piece with that drawing of a picture. So that's going to be your journal page. So go ahead and do that with your journal. Then the next activity for Monday is a community helpers sorting activity. And there's a page of instructions in your packet, and I'm going in order as you're going to see it. And then there are 3 pages that look like this, and it has a certain community helper and then different tools that they use. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut out all of the different tools that they use. And then you're going to put the main picture, the big picture, down on the table or floor or wherever your child's working. Mix up all of the different tools, and their job is to sort them by what community helper they go with. So, if I cut out the Band-Aid and I have it mixed up, they're going to put the Band-Aid with the doctor. Or if it's a pencil, they're going to put that with the teacher. Again, if it's a chef, they're going to put the rolling pin and mix it up. So you're going to cut out the little squares, mix them up, and have them sort them under the large picture of the community helper. Then the next thing they're going to do, and there's one of these on each day of the packet, is a helping at home activity. You can thank us later. This is a social studies activity to talk about, family roles and things like that. But they're just going to choose one thing from this checklist to do as a helper to the household. So they might choose, I'm going to put away the dishes today, or I'm going to help my mom empty the trash, or I'm going to put my toys away. And whichever helping at home job they do, you'll just put a little check by it, okay? If they want to do the same one twice, that's great. You're going to come back to this every day, so I'm going to keep this out, but that's our last activity for that day, is this helping at home checklist. All right, so let's move to Tuesday. All right, so I'm going to get the next checklist is Tuesday, and it looks like this. And the first thing on it is reading again, so you guys can follow that. And the first worksheet of this day is a letter matching activity. So it is 2 pages that look like this. And there's the uppercase letter with the picture of something that starts with that letter on this side, and the lowercase letter on the other side. And all your child is going to do, let me get a marker. All right, all your child is going to do is they're going to take their writing utensil, whatever kind of writing utensil, and they are going to draw a line connecting them. So if I'm looking for the uppercase and lowercase A, I'm going to take that and I'm going to draw a line. The A might be tricky because it's not the normal A that they would see, would look like this, so they may need help with that one. But all the rest of them should be okay. So they're just going to draw their lines matching each of the letters, okay? And there's the letters A through F and letters G through L. Those are the ones you're going to do on this day. All right. The next one is get moving, so that's just playing outside or doing the video that's on there. And then there's a little science activity that is a scavenger hunt. So you guys are just going to go outside. This is great for little kids, big kids, and preschool kids. So your whole family can be involved in this. Super fun. And they're going to just search for all of these things. And when they find them, they are going to just check it. So, oh, yay, Mom, look, I found a leaf. And they're going to just check it or exit, however they want to mark that they found that. And whenever you find them all, you're the winner. Okay, then the next thing after that is going to be this helper job chart again. So the last activity for Tuesday, they're going to come back to that helping at home job chart and pick something else to help around the house and check that off. And that's it for Tuesday. Okay, let's move on to Wednesday. The first thing on Wednesdays list is reading your story again. It is so important to read with your kids. If you don't do anything else in this packet, if you're reading with them, you have done the best thing you could do for them. So reading to your kids is so important. If you have older kids, get your older kids to read to them. It's good practice for the older kids, and it's great for the younger kids. All right, so Wednesday, you're going to do reading. There's a question prompt on every day to get them thinking about what they're hearing. So those are good, just questions about comprehension, understanding. All right, so now we're going to do the math activity, and this is a YouTube video called the Subatize Rock. So you're just going to search on YouTube, Subatize Rock, and it's just a cute little video where the guy shows a number of dots, and they have to shout how many dots before he shows them the number. Really fun. All right, then you are going to play an uppercase and lowercase letter memory game. All right, so for this, you are going to need there are sheets of uppercase letters and lowercase letters, and you're just going to cut them out like this. And then obviously for the memory game, all you're going to do is you're going to pick about 5 letters. You don't want to use the whole alphabet. That's way too much. So choose about 5 letters. Any letters your child is working on, maybe the letters in their name, the letters in their brother or sister's name, any letters that they might be kind of forgetting frequently. And you're going to lay them flat on the table, 1 lowercase and 1 uppercase. And you're going to lay them face down and mix them up. And it's a matching game. So you get to turn over 2, and if they match, you get to keep the match. Now, unfortunately, you can see through the cards. So you may want to have your kids just take a crayon and color the back so that it's harder to see. But again, you know, that's just kind of one of those things. The paper's super thin. But you guys can make do, or if you have more paper, you can tape something on the back so that they can't see. So that's the alphabet matching game. And the next one is a get moving activity. Oh, there's directions for the uppercase and lowercase matching in here as well. They're going to do the get moving activity. And then there is another journal prompt in here. So you'll find another one of these pages. There are several in the packet, and they are going to follow the prompt. Draw a picture of your favorite toy. So that's what you're going to do. And then the same thing at the bottom. They're going to dictate to you what to say, and you're going to write it. And then the last activity for the day is, once again, the helping at home checklist. They'll choose something and check it off the list. All right, Thursday, we're getting close to being done. You've got your checklist again to help you for Thursday. You're going to read and ask, what did you like best about this story? Then for the second activity is a math worksheet, and it looks like this. It's a jelly bean worksheet, and all they're going to do is they're going to count the number of jelly beans in the jar, and they're going to circle that number. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to come up and circle number 5 and do that for all of them. Super fun. They really like to write their name in that space. It makes them feel like big kids, so they can do that as well. If they want to color it, great. But that's your math activity. Then the next activity on Thursday is, where did I put it? Okay, is get moving, and then you're going to do the other uppercase and lowercase matching sheet. So earlier in the week, you have done A through F, and then G through L, I think. And now you're going to do, I didn't print out all the pages, but you're going to do the second half of the alphabet, the same matching activity, okay? And then, oh, here it is. So, so M through R and then S through Z are the ones that you're going to do on this day. So once again, just drawing your line from M to M, matching the uppercase and lowercase. Okay, then the community helpers guessing game, there are instructions in your packet like this, and then there are some clue cards. When I printed mine, they came out like this. So I hope yours work out a little bit better in the packet, but they should have clues. And And you're going to read the clue to your child, and they're going to guess what community helper belongs with it. So, for example, I teach my students. Who am I? I'm a teacher. I clean your teeth. Who am I? I'm a dentist or dental hygienist or whatever they say. And this just helps them kind of understand those community roles. If yours ends up like this, it's okay. Just skip that activity. No big deal. All right. And then they're once again going to choose a helping at home activity and check it off the list. All right. Last day for the first week. So for Friday, you're going to do your reading, and there's a comprehension question. Then you're going to do a Go Fish game with your alphabet cards. So same cards that you had cut out earlier in the week. You're going to choose, again, just about 5 to 7 letters. Mix them up, deal them out among you, and you're going to say, do you have a D? And if they have a D, then you're going to match them up. And I have a set, so I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, Mom, do you have a B? Oh, I have a B. Okay, great. I'm going to sit them to the side and match them up. And then whoever has the most matches at the end is the winner. So that's ABC Go Fish, which is really, really fun. They're going to love that. Okay, so then it's Get Moving, so you guys can go outside or do the little movement video that's listed. And then the next activity is a science largest to smallest activity, okay? So there's some instructions in here about that. But all you're going to do is you're going to take a sack outside, have your child collect about 10 nature objects, sticks, flowers, leaves, whatever, and then you're just going to have them put them in order from the biggest object to the smallest object. Then if they really like that and they want to sort it a different way, they might put them in groups of things that are green and groups of things that are brown. So the main activity is just to sort them from largest to smallest. So take your child outside, have them count out 10 objects that they find and put them in order from largest to smallest. And then, of course, the last thing is a helping at home job. So have them pick one of these for that. And that's the end of the first week. If you have questions, all of the pre-K teachers have access to this packet and can help you, so please reach out.